It's Week 17 of the NFL. Our spotlight is on Michael Pittman. He comes in second in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Colts and the Ravens on Sunday night.
These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Indianapolis Colts. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Now the Michigan man, Jake Moody, to get us started. And we are underway in the final game of a busy Sunday. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Number 8, Lamar Jackson, trotting onto the field at quarterback, ready to lead this Ravens offense.
I like this guy. And the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffling. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
Slot man moves right. Now Jackson taps his forward jet sweep. And an early how do you do right there as they're going to bury him in the backfield. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, then maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down on the line of scrimmage. 3 and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Throwing is Jackson, and that is incomplete. That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
That's taken on the 25. Following the punt return here, there's someone shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. They'll try and start this drive in the air. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to.
Touchdown, Indianapolis! A big play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts. Early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Baltimore set to take over here for their 2nd possession of the game. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, The goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. We take a look at his numbers on the ground last week. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers, because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. On the option to give to Taylor here. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. And, CD, you look at this defense, what kind of pressure are they under trying to stop a team that has won 5 games in a row?
Well, to me, it makes their job harder, because you know you're going up against an offense that's playing at an elite level. And sometimes you can get too caught up in trying to play the perfect game. You're trying to be too precise, too fine, instead of just letting it rip. And I think that's more the priority than trying to be absolutely perfect.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 40. And they get 10 yards there and convert on 3rd.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over, because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
To throw is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. That one goes for 24 yards. Taylor diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
And the thing you have to love about Jonathan Taylor, he's a shifty speed guy most of the time when you hand him the football, but he's not coming off the field when you get down near the goal line, because he's as tough and gritty as they come. And he finishes things off here by getting into the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. The no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
It's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
The Colts at 11-4 now on the year. And they come in losers of 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll drop it off to P. Ryan, complete. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown. Second and 4. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Pittman's first catch, good for a 1st down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
You look at this Baltimore defense.
This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And it's really difficult to prepare for this team. This is the #1 overall passing team in the NFL. But it shouldn't be hard to get excited about playing against them. The ultimate test, going against that unit.
And that's why you and I are excited to broadcast this game.
Yes, sir.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down to the 36-yard line here.
Now 2nd and
3. They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. A nice, consistent gain.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. 30 yards.
And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Call a no gain on the keeper. That's going to bring up the 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Jackson from the shotgun.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah. 13. Middle. Go ahead. Hey, middle.
Up the middle, here's Taylor. He'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42.
There's plenty of traffic waiting for... But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
On second down, Jackson. A short throw caught by Andrews. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4. Now Jackson. And this is going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And the Colts coming out now. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. 2nd and 11. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. Play action. It's Jackson. He's got a man. Complete. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Zay Flower.
Let's go now. Pass the 60. Pass the 6. Mustang 19. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Wide open receiver, complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
60 Eagles. 6. Let's go.
Here's Pirine. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down. Again, here's Pirine. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. They'll try the right side with Pirine. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
And he's not going to sniff the 1st down here. He stopped at the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after 4 touchdowns in the game for this offense, this time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did.
They go play action here on first down. Open man, there's Darnell Washington. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
Ryan. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Check, mash. Check, mash.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. And they're... defensively. So with fourth down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. Call that a 45-yard punt, just 2 yards there on the return. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start over at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, where you see the final score there. The Bucs let a few too many slip away over the course of the year, but a victory there does get them back to 8-8 with 1 game to go. From there, we head up to Wisconsin to check out the Packers at home in Lambeau. And they were losers in that game as they fall to the visiting Detroit Lions. Amon-Ra St. Brown, a touchdown catch in the victory. And finally, a good one scheduled for Monday Night Football between the Washington Commanders and the Seattle Seahawks. With both of these offenses having their way, it's not likely they'll need to be doing a whole lot at halftime. But the defenses are definitely in need of some adjusting. And for the call of the second half, let's go. Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Out come the Colts. They'll have it first here to start quarter number 3.
As this... the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles. Remember in that first half, good... Really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They've reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
And they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Check that. Street.
Now Pirine. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
18 Cardinal, 19 tight, 19 tight, 60 Maverick, trap 60.
They'll set up a throw.
A throw for Pittman is intercepted.
And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. That is... They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll get this up to about the 40. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. A toss play. Here's Pirine. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 47 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. They toss to Pirine. No dice this go around. He's hit behind the line and taken down. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played. Still right in this football game, and if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Back to throw here. And he's got a man wide open, complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Now they bring a receiver in motion right.
Pirine. Oh, he's going absolutely nowhere as he is hit behind the line.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give to Pirine on the option.
moves them much closer to the goal line now for third down.
A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, smash Bronco.
They'll go to Pirine, trying to pound it in. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown.
His 6th touchdown on the ground, number 7 overall.
And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
DC, ready? DC. Hey, report. Hey.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. From the gun, Jackson.
They'll get this off to Taylor.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. No gain on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Now it's Jackson. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now,
as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. He gets away from one. It'll be a 44-yard punt, 6 on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Colts now, their offense works their way back onto the field. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
82 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Street.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th.
On 2nd down, Pirine. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
Go, Riggs, go. Come on. Set. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
That is caught, and he's going to get this down near the 25.
The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one.
They run it with Pirine on 1st down.
He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
And now a stoppage, and it looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal as he's able to take this inside the 10 to the 8.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line.
Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
60 vices. 18 Rattler.
2nd and long. Touchdown!
Colts. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Up the middle, here's Pirine. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have...
Ready, break.
Here's Pirine again on 2nd down.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Ready.
They'll run again with Pirine. And he does not get to the first down marker as they stop him at the 19. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
It's 4th down. Go!
They'll try and run for it. Going absolutely nowhere. He'll wind up losing a yard or 2.
Ready up. Crackle 80. Go.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Got an open man. It's Washington. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Unlock, Ryan. Unlock.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
I don't care what sport you're playing. Everyone likes to build up a little momentum, don't they? And look at this, back-to-back completions to the big target at tight end.
That one not as profitable as the other, but still a decent gain. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. It'll be a gain of 5, and that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Again, he'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Ravens going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll try and run some clock here. Oh, he put her on the carpet, a fumble. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football, so this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home, the next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Jake Moody now on for the field goal. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that not just important in the fact that it widens their lead, but really that was a textbook job of just hanging on to the football.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now they got to get to the line quickly. Now Jackson on 2nd down. And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Jackson on first down. A short throw caught by Andrews. Call it a gain of a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Jackson now. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for the Colts,
they improved their mark to 12-4 with 1 game to go.
that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Colts are winners as we say so long from Indianapolis.